If you are over 40 and you are trying to lose weight or lower your cholesterol or just feel better, but it feels harder than it used to, it might be that you're just missing one thing from your diet. And I'm not talking about a supplement or a detox here. It's actually very simple. It's just that most women aren't getting enough of it. If you're new to me, hello and welcome. I am Karla Joy. I am a health and wellness coach for women over 40. And today we're going to talk about the one thing that is probably missing from your diet that is stalling all of your efforts. And that one thing is fiber. I know it's not the sexiest topic, but it is so powerful and it can completely change your health. If you're noticing that weight is coming on easier, maybe your digestion has slowed down, your energy levels are dipping, your cholesterol is going up, all you really need to do is work on fiber. Fiber really supports those blood sugar ups and downs, keeps everything nice and even for you, and it helps everything process through the body so much more smoothly. Fiber dramatically affects your metabolism. It even helps with stabilizing your blood sugar. It helps with your gut health. And again, it's going to lower your cholesterol and it's going to make you feel so much better. Fiber actually clings on to all those things that we eat that we don't really want in our body and keeps them moving so that they don't collect in other places. For example, when you eat sugar, if you pair it with fiber, it actually clings to that sugar and keeps it moving so it doesn't collect in your heart and increase your cholesterol levels. Another example is maybe you eat some potato chips. You don't want that collecting in your gut where you feel bloated and bogged down. That fiber is going to help push it right through so you still feel lean and slim. A lot of times it truly is just as simple as adding fiber to your diet for you to stop asking yourself, what am I doing wrong? Now let's talk about why women over 40 are not getting enough fiber. It truly starts with the fact that we're eating way too much processed food. Food with a label tends to have more ingredients, and more ingredients is usually not a good thing. It means that the body is going to have to work harder to break things down. So you really want to focus on clean, whole foods whenever you can. And another thing holding us back on our fiber is the fact that we are too focused on protein. Yes, I know, I said it. Protein is all the rage, and I'm not knocking protein. You absolutely need protein as an essential part of your diet to maintain muscle mass and stay strong and healthy. However, fiber is going to be that powerhouse food group that we're truly missing if we really want to see results when it comes to weight loss, lower cholesterol numbers, and better overall health. The good news is that you do not have to overhaul your entire diet just to start getting more fiber. You can make small changes that will actually have a big impact. For example, at breakfast time, add some berries or some flax seeds, chia seeds. Think of things like that you can add to oatmeals, eggs, even a protein shake. And then the biggest ones, adding your veggies, which is a lot harder to do at breakfast, in my personal opinion. So I really try to focus on lunch and dinner and making sure a third or more of my plate is vegetables. Now, any vegetables are better than none, but I will tell you my three personal favorites that I think give you the biggest bang for your buck is broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and spinach. Another easy way to add fiber to your diet without going down the fruit and veggie trail, which you still should, but you can also add things like whole grains. So swap out as many of the white flour products that you consume with whole grain flour instead, and that is actually going to make a really big impact on your health as well. Now, here's an important tip, and don't skip this. Make sure you increase your water intake as you increase your fiber intake if you want to avoid feeling a little bloated or bogged down, because if you add too much fiber too fast, it can actually make you feel a little heavy, and we don't want that. So make sure you're taking on adequate water with that increase in fiber. Okay, here's a moment of real talk, ladies. How often have you eaten a healthy meal and then felt hungry within an hour or two? It's likely because it was lacking in fiber. You might have had the protein there, it might have looked healthy, but looks can be deceiving, ladies. You've got to add that fiber. And like I said before, and I'll say it again, a third or more of your plate should be fiber. If you start doing that, you're going to notice a significant reduction in your cravings. You're going to start staying fuller so much longer. And you're going to notice that the weight starts to kind of take care of itself. Instead of focusing on taking things away from yourself and feeling punished and deprived and hungry, start adding fiber and the rest will do the work for you. And here's what I really want you to take away from this. This is not about perfection. This is about progress. And this is about giving your body what it actually needs to thrive. If you give it the proper fuel, it will thank you and it will show you the results that you've been trying so hard to get. It truly does not have to be a struggle. It can be this simple. By just adding fiber to your diet, you will start seeing results very, very quickly. So start adding some fiber to just one meal today. Don't overcomplicate it, just start there. I hope you learned a little something from this video. I love hearing your journey, so leave me comments, let me know how things are going, and do me a favor, give me a like and a subscribe. It helps me reach even more women and help them on their journeys as well. And if you need a little extra support, all of my links will be in the description of this video. But until next time, take care of yourselves and go find your joy.